Look at your life for a second. Be honest. How many of your problems are real, and how many are problems you created because of how you think? You're stressed, stuck, overwhelmed, not because life is impossible, but because your mind is weak. Here's the harsh truth. 99% of your problems would disappear if you learned to think like a genius. Not be a genius, not score 180 IQ. Just think like one. First, let's tear apart the lies you've been living with. You think your life is hard because of money, circumstances, bad luck, or other people. Wrong. Your biggest enemy isn't the world, it's your brain running on autopilot. You think like an average person, and average thinking creates average problems. A genius isn't someone with a magic brain. A genius is someone who refuses to think like the herd. If you think like everyone else, you'll suffer like everyone else. Most of your problems exist because you secretly love them. Think about it. You say you want freedom, but you scroll social media for hours. You say you want money, but you avoid learning new skills. You say you want peace, but you surround yourself with drama. You love your problems because they give you excuses. Excuses for why you're not where you should be. Excuses for why it's not your fault. But geniuses, they don't tolerate excuses. They look at problems, dissect them, and solve them. That's why they win. That's why you stay stuck. Thinking like a genius doesn't mean memorizing textbooks or solving math problems. It means training your mind to do three things. 1. See the root, not the surface. Most people cry about symptoms. A genius digs into the cause. Example, you're broke. That's the symptom. The root, you don't have rare skills, or you waste money, or you fear taking risks. Solve that, and the problem vanishes. 2. Question everything. Average people accept whatever life throws. Geniuses ask, why? What if? How else? That one habit turns obstacles into opportunities. 3. Think long-term. Average minds want comfort now. Genius minds play the long game. That's why geniuses look like fortune tellers. They simply think further ahead than you. Your brain doesn't want to think. It wants to save energy. That's why you make the same choices every day. Same habits, same mistakes, same results. It's not life keeping you small. It's your lazy brain. But here's the kicker. Geniuses force their brain to work. They don't settle for the first thought. They push deeper. They challenge their own assumptions. Do you? Or do you just accept whatever your brain spits out? If you're honest, you already know the answer. Here's the shift that will solve 99% of your problems. Stop reacting. Start analyzing. Average people react emotionally. Boss yells at them, they complain. Bills pile up, they panic. Relationship gets tough, they quit. But a genius? They pause. They analyze. They ask, what's really happening? What's in my control? What's the smartest move? That's the secret. Your life isn't destroyed by problems. It's destroyed by your reactions to them. You want success, but you don't even have a written plan for your life. You're walking through the jungle with no map, and then you cry when you get lost. That's insane. A genius doesn't leave life to chance. They design it. They sit down, grab a pen, and say, what do I want in 5 years? 10 years. What skills, habits, and actions will get me there? That's not luck. That's clarity. And clarity is genius. No plan equals problems. Simple as that. Think like a genius, and the same problems that once crushed you will feel like puzzles. Think like everyone else, and you'll drown in excuses, stress, and failure. The choice is yours.